Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Daily Masters. This is our other Group A player for WCS America Season 3 Premier League. It is Mr. Neeb, and we found another replay for him in the round of 16. He is from the United States, was playing for Team Fnatic up till November, no longer playing for that team. And his opponent down the bottom left side of the map is Mr. Hart. Hart is 24 years of age from South Korea, plays for Team Axiom. And yes, Hart is a very awesome player. So Neeb definitely has his work cut out for him in this game. So, oh man, it's going to be interesting to see how Mr. Neeb does. I don't know why he's called Neeblet, but anyway, that is a pretty cool name. So, what the hey. And this map is actually very fast expansions, so very easily accessible fast expansions, but looks like Neeb is going to be going for a fast one off one barracks. Looks like Hart is going to be going for that double barracks, double gas. Sorry, not double barracks, barracks and factory. So he's going for a very fast factory and very fast gas. Could be a whole bunch of things. Maybe Hellions, potentially Widowmine drops. Who knows what could be coming out for Mr. Hart, but whatever it is, I'm sure it is going to be quite awesome. The Reaper, thinking about coming in, not quite getting in there, maybe could go around the side. Hart has his own Reaper, and they're just going to be having a good old Reaper Fandango going on here. How is he hitting this guy? I thought they're the same speed, he should not be hitting it at all. Anyway, let's keep an eye on those guys. Because, yeah, it's interesting. No, follow mode, there we go. So there we go, shouldn't be hitting him at all. Oh, there we go, turns around and hits him. And that's it, the Reaper is going to get shoved away, although there is a Hellion and a Reaper coming out right now. And there we go, there's the starport. Are we going to be seeing Widowmine drops? Are we going to be seeing something else crazy? Hellbat drops would be hilarious. He needs to get an armory to do that though, but I'm quite sure he could get an armory if he really wanted to. Banshees coming out. There we go, that is it. Banshees with Cloak is going to be all sorts of craziness coming out. And Neeblet going for the starport right now. And yeah, it's unfortunate because I should have realised that starport could mean Banshee. As TvT, it's a very popular choice to go for a Banshee or to go to a Raven to counter Banshees. Neeblet decided to go for the early expansion, maybe assuming that Hart would also be going for the early expansion, but that was an assumption which is going to cost him because, of course, Hart is not going for that early expansion. He's going for something completely different, and the Banshee coming out. Are we going to be seeing a second Banshee? Are we going to be seeing something? I do not know. He's got the starport, but he is building a Viking. He needs a Raven at this point in the game. Definitely needs a Raven. Viking is good, Raven is better. He's getting a missile turret though, so obviously that's going to be the play. Does he know about the starport play? No, he has no idea, but he's making an assumption here, and it's probably not a bad assumption to make, so there we go. However, oh, it's not quite there yet, and the Banshee is going to be going nuts. All three of them trying to make the missile turret and take out the worker. Oh, he gets it just in time. And there we go, the Viking coming out, but the Cloak is up and there's nothing that can be done. This base is a graveyard. There is one more worker there. Is he going to be finishing off the missile turret? Yes, he is. And that is it for Mr. Hart. But he did get quite a few kills. 5 kills so far. 3 of them workers, 2 of them mules. And losing mules this early in the game really does hurt. So there we go, missile turret. Oh, get out of there. Oh, not good. So anyway, it's probably better that he didn't build another Banshee because, yeah, it's kind of useless at this point. But is going to be switching over to more normal tech, is going to be getting his command center over there, warping it into an orbital, or upgrading it to an orbital anyway. And yeah, doing alright. But actually, Neeb doesn't have more workers. I thought Neeb would, but then of course he did lose 3 of them. So yes, unfortunate. And needs to be building. Why are you not building? There we go. Oh, he's supply capped. Ouchie. That is not a good position to be in. Not a good position at all. Of course, when you're playing on the very edge of trying to squeeze every single drop out of every mineral, it's surprisingly hard to stay unsupply capped all the time. So, yeah, very hard. I know I get supply capped all the time, and I'm not even trying to squeeze every drop out of every mineral, but Yeah, I can definitely understand. So that is it. Good job. Oh, the Banshee coming back. Why is it coming back? I thought maybe the missile turrets had fallen asleep or something like that. But they are all awake and they are still having a crack. He could perhaps kill some stuff, but the Viking Raven combo is going to be shooting it in the ass continuously. And I mean, he might as well just jump around and try and get some vision on stuff. See how it goes. That is a whole bunch of Hellbats. That is quite a bunch of Hellbats. So Neeb does appear like he is going to be going for mech play in this game. We do have an armory, no upgrades on it yet, but I am assuming that some will be coming out fairly soon. Income-wise, both players doing very, very well on the 42 mark, continuing to pump out workers as fast as they can. We've got a tank here. Why? I don't know. Drops. Maybe he's worried about drops. He probably could be, because there are a bunch of Hellbats, but there's not a bunch of medevacs. There we go. There's a couple of medevacs coming out. He could potentially drop 8 Hellbats at once with 4 medevacs. That is going to be insane if he does that. He could have 2 medevacs on one side, 2 medevacs on the other side. That would be quite awesome, although defensively I think Hart will be okay. He's got the tank, he's got the Marines, he's got enough to defend both bases. So yeah, I think he probably should be okay. There we go, 2 more medevacs coming out. If he drops all of them at the same place though, then yeah, that's going to be very, very interesting. Going out for a 3rd base as well. He's already got it, I think. No, he hasn't got it. He's building it on the base, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, so Neeb going to try and pull ahead on the macro once again. And Hart just getting a nice core group of units together. He's got a bunch of Marauders, quite a few. And that is going to be very good at dealing with the Hellbats. But he's still got units here. But they're not looking as strong as they once were. If they drop right in the mineral line, that tank isn't going to be able to do too much. But the tank is retreating, is deciding to send everything out. Worst timing if Neeb decides to go for a drop right now, then, oh, that's it. But the Banshee sees the whole lot, sees the entire force moving in, sees the dropships, and what is going to be happening here? We're going to see some Hellbat drops on top of the main army. Is that what we're going to be seeing? Both players just sort of skipping the other player. They're like, yeah, you want to go base race? Yeah, sure. Oh, my door's open. Oh, my door's open. All right, let's do it. Oh, nice scanning here. Tanks on the high ground. Doing a great job. One tank goes down, the other tank hitting some Hellbats, not really too much. Hellbat drops all over the place, doing a great job. The main force of Hart is inside the base, they're having a great job. Hellbat drops all over the place. Are they going to be able to do the damage they need to do? I'm not sure. There's so many Marauders in Hart's army. It is so crazy. What do we got going on here? Marauders all over the place. The Marauders are really doing a good job at destroying the Hellbats, and the Hellbats are not really doing a good job at destroying anything at this point. Vikings landing and they get destroyed as well, and Hart looks like he's very much in control right here. We do have blue flame Hellbats and that is going to be dodgy to deal with, but in the end Hart just pushed in. He had the right unit type to deal with mech, and Neeb just had no chance there. I mean, when you're dealing with that many Marauders, you cannot play mech and hope to win. You just can't. It just doesn't work. So that's it, game done. Thank you very much for watching this game, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another one. Stay tuned.